And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, history being made right here in Snodland, the first ever extravaganza for Genesis Pro Wrestling. And we are to crown the first ever world champion in an 8-man tournament. And here we are, John Moore's first pick, and it's none other than Chris Wyld. Very experienced, 20 years inside the squared circle is Chris Wyld, hailing from Maidstone. Bit of a local celebrity around those parts. Just up the road from here in Snodland. Nice warm welcome here from the crowd. Chris Wyld's held multiple championships over the years, wrestled for many promotions. Here our commissioner, William West, with the Genesis Professional Wrestling World Championship, and it's looking absolutely beautiful. Surprising pick actually from Johnny here, seeing as though him and Chris have had a bit of a rivalry over the years, but you know, respect goes a long way. Came up together through the training ranks, as a matter of fact.
Chris, we've had our differences in the past, but I respect you. You're a hell of a wrestler. Good luck.
Yeah, I can't say fairer than that. So, who's our Commissioner William West's pick going to be?
Okay, that's a fine first pick, just fine. But I think I've got someone who can throw this little pipsqueak around a little. So,
little pipsqueak?
my first pick is going to be Defrain.
Well, interesting pick. Defrain. This young heavyweight who stands at 6'3", 230 pounds. Trained at the Hammerlock School of Wrestling, just like John Moores himself. He's the president of the Defrain Corporation. Now I'll tell you something, this man does have a short fuse and he's known to snap and turn berserk, but that might cost him. You know, this is an opportunity to make history. There'll be a long list of many in the years to come, but how many people get to say that they were the first ever world champion for your respective federation? Look at the size of the frame. I mean, although he has the size advantage, I mean, Chris Wyld is a powerhouse himself, but Chris Wyld has the experience. And our referee.
This match has a 10-minute time limit.
10-minute time limit, thank you, Alan.
Okay, come on.
Our referee, Matthew, aka Devilman. Another one who came through the Hammerlock Wrestling ranks. What a way to kick off Genesis Pro Wrestling here for GenPro TV. Here we go. Who's going to advance to the next round of the World Championship Tournament? Here we go, they lock up. I mean, Defrain is going to have more power in this one. This is where Wilde needs to out-wrestle him. Beautiful wrist lock. Made a name for himself all over Essex, especially down the southeast as Defrain. Chris Wyld has been everywhere on the British circuit though. Try reversing. Defrain back on form. We go a headlock. Squeeze in the side of the head. Okay, can he send him off into the road? There you go, there's the power. But Defrain, being the bigger, sends down the veteran. But look at the speed, look at the agility on Chris Wyld. And a beautiful hip toss. And look how neat that arm drag is. And here we go, there you go. I said about Chris Wyld being a powerhouse himself, and there you see it, a lovely scoop slam. And Defrain needs to cooperate and takes a walk to the outside. Might be wise to take the count-out victory, as a matter of fact. It will take you to the next round of the tournament. One step closer to becoming the first ever Genesis Professional Wrestling World Champion. Don't forget we've got the likes of Jack Toreno, the Damned, that's involved in this tournament. Referees counting. Chris Wyld wants to get the job done properly, and the chase is on around the ring. Okay, there we go. Defrain saw him coming, stomping the back of the veteran of size 16 boots. I mean, Chris Wyld is a big man, but as I stated earlier, 6'3", 230 pounds of Defrain. Someone said, oh, did you hear the impact on that right hand? Here we go with the first cover. One. Rookie mistake there, should have hooked the leg. Here we go, and Chris Wyld, double-handed shot, but it didn't seem to have as much effect on Defrain. And there's another chop, maybe he felt it that time. And a reach to the eyes. Come on, referee. You might want to focus on your opponent. That's the reason why. Lovely schoolboy, but no. Defrain quickly gets out of it, and look at that clothesline. Hooks the leg this time. Can he get the job done? But no, Chris Wyld again with the shoulder up. This is what it's all about here. A new chapter in British wrestling. Look at this, a belly to belly. Don't often see that these days compared to a lot of speed, high-flying abilities that you see on the scene these days. Back to the basics, grappling. Wear your opponent down, and look at that leg drop right across the chest. Another cover two, Wyld with the shoulder up. Can he get the job done? Beautiful right hand. Wyld goes down, feeling the effects, and they're probably feeling the effects of that shoulder block at the start. Hit the back of his head on that canvas, and oh, here we go. Could be going for a powerbomb now. I think that was this. It's definitely over, but Chris Wyld reverses. To the corner. There we go, stomping away. But Defrain does not go down. And I mean, for a big man, Chris Wyld has got some long legs. Irish whip. There we go, and that beautiful back splash into the ropes, and a lovely shoulder block. 1, 2, close to the ropes. I'm surprised Wyld didn't hook the leg. An impressive roster we've got here at Genesis Pro Wrestling. Remember to check us out, www.genesisprofessionalwrestling.com, and our social medias. Look at that lovely fisherman suplex, hooks the leg, but no, Defrain just get the shoulder up in time. Shades of Kurt Hennig there. That was a beautiful suplex, hooked the leg. One thing I love about Chris Wyld, he knows his technicality. You combine that with speed and power, and you've got it all in what makes a fine professional wrestler. Going up top. Went for a top rope leg drop, but gave Defrain just a little bit too much time to roll out of the way. And that might be the game changer. Now if Defrain can reform, get to his feet and get the job done, then he'll advance to the next round. But when you're as big as Defrain, if you hit that canvas, it's going to take a lot out of you. Unfortunately though, when you're a veteran, you're taking many bumps on that canvas, it's going to wear you out. Your body never fully recovers. And here we go, both men to their feet, and they're trading blows. Right hand by Defrain, and Wyld fires back. Something's going to give. And again, and again, and again, Wyld. Oh, look at this, Defrain reverses into the ropes, and, whoa, drop kick. Didn't get it all, but actually went for the stomach. That's going to knock the wind out of him. It's going to stop him from hitting the ropes. Oh, look at this, here we go. Is it time for that power bomb? If he nails it, it could be over, but Wyld Into the corner. Look at this. Very clever ring strategy there. Wait, can he get him with the Wilde thing? I don't know if he can get him up for it. Oh my God, look at the strength of Chris Wyld. He nails it. The Wilde thing. Is it over? Hooks the leg. 2. And he's got it. Chris Wyld advances to the next round of the championship tournament. That was impressive. How do you get a 6 foot plus up like that? Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, Chris Wyld.
Wow. I must say, I am impressed. Big congratulations to Chris Wyld, but wait a minute. Defrain's having none of it. Come on, referee, get in there and do your job. And powerbomb, come on, the match is over. Powerbomb. Manages to hang on. Referee, why aren't you stopping this? And a second powerbomb. And a Boston crab in the centre of the ring. That's going to do a lot of damage to a lower back. Come on, referee. No, that is not going to help Wilde in the second round of the tournament. That's probably going to cost him in becoming the first Genesis World Champion. Referee, why are you not getting it? Oh no. Defrain just laid out referee Matthew Hose. The devil man at that. He's going to pay some consequences for that one. I'll tell you what, I better get backstage and find out what's going on there. Now, you don't put your hands on the official. Rule number 1. You do not put your hands on the official, no matter what. I mean, it doesn't look like it at the moment, but he is your official winner, Chris Wyld, advancing to the second round of the tournament. But look at the referee, he is hot, he is angry, he is frustrated. Well, you heard that. He is a former veteran inside the squared circle. He is the devil man, and that is aside. I thought he...
Okay.
What's going on?
If that's what you want to do, 2 years since you've been in this ring, let's give you a bit of time to get in shape. February 22nd next year, we are back here. If you want that match, you can have it on February 22nd next year.
Hang on, what? Devilman just called out Defrain for February? Devilman's going to get back in the ring? Well, that's a sight I thought I'd never see. Well, that's going to... Well, Defrain is going to pay the price when he goes in with a man as violent as Devilman. Crowd again showing their appreciation for Chris Wyld. Chris Wyld is the winner, advancing to the next round of the tournament.
Well done, Chris.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's going to be our next matchup in the first round of the Genesis Professional Wrestling World Championship Tournament, and making his way to the ring, it is the Drifter Jack Toreno. Now, Jack Toreno is actually someone I've been keeping an eye on for quite a long time, and he is one of the fastest rising stars on the British wrestling scene today. Another one who's been picking up multiple championships around the Southeast circuit, and he's looking to make history here again. Another one who's determined to become the first ever Genesis Professional Wrestling World Champion. But he's got a huge task at hand, depending on who his opponent is, of course. He's a bit on the crazy side, is Toreno. And there you go, that shows you why. There you go. They're all nice and up close and personal with our Commissioner, William West. Okay.
Then I think of somebody who will quite easily swap the little midget out of the air.
So who is going to be Jack Toreno's opponent?
Strong. You're going to come
Ah, okay. Here he is, Leo Strong, graduate from the Genesis Pro Wrestling Academy. What a big opportunity this is for him. And actually taller than Defrain, as a matter of fact. I think you're looking at almost, literally, legit, almost 7 feet tall. Doesn't weigh as much, but I tell you what though, I mean, you talk about when it comes to experience, I mean, both these gentlemen here, respectively, are newcomers to the industry, but Jack Toreno has been working just a little bit longer. Toreno's been around for, I'd say, possibly about at least 3 years, 3 to 4 years, and there is the bell. So here we go, Leo Strong and the Drifter Jack Toreno. Look at this, nice sportsmanship here. This is what we like to see. Something we don't often see in professional wrestling these days. A lock up. I'm saying Leo's going to have more advantage, but it's where Toreno needs to use his speed. Unpredictable is the word I like to describe when it comes to Toreno. Working on that wrist, down to the canvas. Nice reversal by Toreno, working that arm. I think one piece of advice I'd give Leo is stay on your feet as long as you can. I mean, Toreno's the smaller guy, but he's picked up a few tricks along the way. Trying to whip him into the ropes. Toreno holds on. Here we go, gets him off this time. Look at this, I mean, straight around the waist of Leo Strong, but I highly doubt you're going to get him off his feet. You're definitely not going to pick him up. Wear him down with a headlock. Keep him down to the mat as much as possible, that's what I'd say. And don't mock him either, that's one thing. Stay focused. Big stake at hand, as I've stated already. A chance to become the first ever world champion of Genesis. Breaks the hold. This is, again, it's what I like to see. Sportsmanlike conduct. But it's only going to take one of these men to be the first to get frustrated, and then the professionalism's going to go out the window. But we'll see. Into the corner. Irish whip. But look at the speed of Toreno. Lovely arm drag, but Leo Strong quickly back to his feet, and another arm drag by Toreno. Can he get him for another one? No. A little bit arrogant that time. Again, into the ropes goes Toreno. Look at that, blocks the clothesline, grabs hold of the wrist, and a chop. This is the unpredictability I was talking about of Toreno. He will catch you, but can you catch him? I'll be interested to hear Johnny Love, John Moore's thoughts on Leo Strong in this one. Look at that, that was absolutely beautiful by Jack Toreno. The possible favourite, as well as Chris Wyld, to go on and win the tournament, and a lovely monkey flip. Nerve hold. Not for much longer. What's he going to go for? Into the ropes and straight to the face. That's going to cause a possible concussion if you're not careful. Now you see, this is where the strength comes into play of Leo Strong. Just lifted his opponent off of his shoulders. Can Jack Toreno get him up? No, I don't quite think so. Especially after using your speed, it's going to wear you out. And oh my goodness, did you hear that chop from Leo Strong? It's going to be interesting to see what Johnny Love makes of this. It's always a proud moment for a teacher when you see your student in there, especially with high opportunities on the line. And Toreno going for a flying crossbody, but Leo Strong catches him in midair. Up on the shoulder, possibly a running power slam maybe. Look at that. Drills him straight down to the canvas. There's a 2. And Jack Toreno just kicks out at the last second. Okay, got a sleeper hold there. But Toreno is not prepared to stay down that quickly. The energy off the crowd does motivate you. It does, you know, it just gives you that adrenaline, that rush of adrenaline that wants to keep you going. Here we go, throwing left and rights to the ribs of Leo Strong. Leo Strong reverses again into the corner. Going for a back body drop. Oh, and almost landed on his feet and his coccyx there. That's going to do damage to the lower back. Trust me, I've felt that before. In my days when I was training. Didn't last very long, mind you. But anyway, that's why I'm here at the announcer's desk and not inside the squared circle. Not sure if this is smart here. The big man going to the second rope. You're taking a little too long there. What's he going to go for? Went for an elbow, but Toreno drifted, no pun intended, out of the way. This is where Toreno needs to stay on his opponent. It's good to have the crowd on your side, but don't feed off of them too much. Focus on what's in front of you. I mean, look at the height difference. As I said, almost 7 feet tall. Toreno's probably looking at about 5'5", 5'6", something like that. But he's strong for a smaller athlete. Onto the second ropes. Look at this, a back elbow off of the bouncing back off of the second rope. That could do it. No, Toreno not going for the cover. Yeah, look at that. That's worn him out from that back body drop. Didn't land perfectly on that one. Clothesline into the corner. Leo Strong doesn't go down. Him into the other. And look at this, saw it coming. Toreno lands on the apron from the outside. Shot to the ribs by Toreno. And drilled him with that DDT. That could be over. DDT has put a lot of people away, but Toreno is not going for it. Oh my God, look at that. That was beautiful. And the crowd are certainly loving that. Why is Toreno not going for the cover? Go for the cover. Up on the shoulders. Can he get him up? Almost. He's getting... Just... No. This is where you need to play at your strengths. Use your speed. Take him down by the legs. Ram by the waist again, going for a German maybe? No, but oh wow! And he nailed it. That was a snap German. Leo tried using the ropes to hang on, but he just couldn't quite do it. And a knee straight to the chin. That could be over. There's a 2, and Leo Strong just gets the shoulder up. What a contest we're seeing here. Live here in Snodland. The very first event for Genesis Professional Wrestling. You too yourself could be like Leo Strong. You could be a graduate of the academy. Come down. Held in Maidstone and Medway every weekend. Johnny Love, our head coach, went for a moonsault. And that's what I'm talking about. The agility of Jack Toreno and a beautiful belly to belly which sends Toreno into the turnbuckle. That's not going to do him any good. Going for, can he drill him? Lovely jackhammer. Is that over? There's a 2. Wow, didn't think Toreno would kick out of that one. Have to admire the fighting spirit of the Drifter. Leo Strong showing some concerns. What do I have to do to put this young guy away? Could be going for that big boot. Warming himself up. If he nails this, he will take Toreno's head off. Or could it be a spear? Might be in for a surprise. I think he did go for a spear. He did indeed, and Toreno saw it coming. Up on. He's got him up. He's got him up on the shoulders. How is Toreno finding the strength? And he drills him with a Death Valley driver. Making a mistake here, Toreno. Go for the cover. Second rope. The top rope. The Drifter is gonna fly and went for the moonsault, but Leo Strong got his knees up, and that's gonna do a lot of damage to the ribs. That's gonna slow Toreno right down. And a spear. Now that was a smart move for Leo Strong, and it's paid off. Leo Strong goes through to the second round of the championship tournament. There we have it. Strong outlasts the Drifter. That has paid off big time. What a victory for Leo Strong. Imagine this. A graduate from the academy on the very first show, and you could be the world champion. Nice handshake there. So much more to come here, folks. Don't go anywhere. Chris Wyld and Leo Strong advance to the next round of the Genesis Professional Wrestling World Championship Tournament.